Hey guys, we should be live. How's it going? How you doing? What's up? Just gonna wait for a second because it always takes a bit for YouTube to catch up to StreamYard. But hi, I've got a pile of books behind me that I needed to sign today, so I thought we could just hang out while I did it. And if you got one and you're here, we can chat. Hey Sam Bourbon, how you doing? How's your cat? How's Belle? Hello everybody, thanks so much for coming. What you guys doing? How's your Friday going? Where are you tuning in from? What time is it for you? It's 1 in the afternoon for me. So I've already separated these based on who bought them. So hopefully this will be nice and efficient. So I still have some left on my website if you want to grab a copy, but I think I'm almost sold out of, I'm definitely sold out of the Anti-Virginity Pact. I've got one of these left, and then I've got plenty of the poetry collections left. And I have the original cover for the Anti-Virginity Pact is on sale for $10. But other than that, let's just hang out and chat. Belle's napping behind me. It's 3 here, and I'm still at work, so I might be in and out. That's cool. Thanks for popping in. Dean is also napping in the room with me. He's on his cat tree. It's 3 p.m. for you. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Coming in as if we're like a location. Toronto, 3 p.m. But both of your books yesterday on an e-reader. I can't wait. Thank you so much for getting them. I hope you enjoy them. I got some fancy new Sharpies that are like supposed to go with the colors for the books to sign, so I'm pretty excited. I'm also going to throw in some fun bookmarks as a thank you for everybody today. So yeah, I didn't really have a plan for this live. It was just kind of impromptu. Thought we could hang out, so let me know. If you have any questions for me, or we could just hang out. My first book, I don't know if she's here. It's for Heidi. I got some requests from people who wanted me to like doodle in their books and stuff today. I'm so bad at drawing and doodling, so I'm sorry in advance. Your books are going to be ugly, but I'm going to try. Usually I wrap these in tissue paper too, but I thought that would be too loud, so I'll do that part later. This one's for Jacob. He got 3 books. Oh, South Africa. Interesting. Have any of you guys have been listening to Olivia Rodrigo's new album? That's just what's on my mind. That's what I've been listening to like all day. I didn't really think ahead how I can't talk and write at the same time. But I knew I needed to write Jacob a good note for this one because this is one of his favorite books. I always feel bad. No, don't feel bad. I feel bad because then I draw it and I'm like, oh, that was ugly. I just ruined the book. I'm so sorry. Sam, I think I drew like cats in one of yours one time and it was really bad. I'm tuning in as I plan my own book. Oh, that's exciting. Are you like outlining it right now or just kind of like brainstorming? What kind of genre are you working on? Makes me feel like a teen again. I like to be dramatic in the car while listening. Same. Who would have thought it would still like hit this hard at 24 years old? It's enjoyable still. Do you have a favorite song? I don't know if I can pick a favorite yet. And it's hard also because I liked all of the singles, but I feel like once they start to get overplayed and you've heard them 1,000 times, you just don't like them as much, you know? Oh, I'm glad you thought it turned out cute. I had to like Google like sketch ideas because I need to like look at something in order to draw it. I can't just like do it on the fly. The thick Sharpie tip is hard for doodles. I've got lots of things to choose from. Maybe we'll get creative with some other stuff once we get to the doodle requests. This is just now purely an ASMR stream. That's all we're doing, the Sharpie sounds. Okay, next we have Devin. I've missed you doing lives. I've missed doing them too. I kind of always forget that I like doing them. I just always feel like I'm not that interesting, so I never know what to do for them. I'm writing up a list of potential scenes for it, so kind of outlining, and you actually inspired me to make it new adult. Ooh, that's exciting. That's kind of how I start a lot of my books too. I just start off with the scenes that I know are going to happen and go from there. These two are for Ray. She managed to sort out the problem with Marionette book 2. How is book 3 of it coming on? That's a good question. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you might not have seen this. I officially announced the blurb and the release date for book 1. So I did decide on it coming out in August. So right now I just kind of switched gears and started focusing on book 1 again, trying to get it ready for release. So I haven't worked on book 2 in a little bit. But once I feel like I've gotten book 1 to where I want it to be, then I'll go back to book 2. But my proofreader is scheduled to start in July. I think I'll have it done before then. So then we'll go back to book 2. So to answer your question, no, I haven't sorted it out, but I just need to get back to it. Book 3, I have a pretty solid outline for. So I'm actually very much looking forward to writing book 3 because we get introduced to a lot of new characters. So I think it'll be fun. And there's one character I'm like really excited to write. And my cover designer just finished the cover for book 2. So she's about to start on book 3. So I'm really excited about that as well. You guys are going to love these covers. I'm so excited to share them. Or I hope you love them. I love them. I think they're going to look so cool, like next to each other. Did I put bookmarks in here? Yeah. Are the pre-order books included in this? Yes, I waited till those got here to do this. So I believe you have one in here, Sam. I was gonna wait because I have the Anti-Relationship Year is gonna be in a book subscription box in July. So I have stock coming to me in a couple of weeks. So I was gonna wait until I got those and just do them all at once. But there are so many copies for that, and I felt like that was going to take a really long time. And I didn't want people who pre-ordered to have to wait an extra 2 weeks just for me to do that. So this is mostly the pre-orders and then anyone else who ordered just off of my regular shop. So this one's for Savannah. Does it work out better for you if we buy your books from your website rather than Amazon? And by work out better, I mean, how can I make it so that you get the most money you can on a sale? I mean, I always would just prefer you get it wherever is the most convenient for you. There's pros and cons to both. Technically speaking, like the royalty I get from my website is more because Amazon doesn't take a cut. But then if, you know, people are buying from your website instead of Amazon, it doesn't help like the ranking of your book, so it won't help like other people find the book. So it doesn't really matter. But technically speaking, the royalty is larger if I sell it myself. And it's just fun to do signed copies. It has a little bit more of a personal touch, I think. I hope I have enough envelopes for this. I did not count. Oh, here we go, Sam. This one's yours. Can you tell us what box Terry's going to be in? It's going to be in the Happy Endings book box. Their summer box. They are like a quarterly subscription box. So they only go out like every 3 months, every 4 months, and there's several books in there. So I think I'm one of 5 books in the box. Well, now I got to think of something good for your book, Sam. I already gave you cats. What else can I do? Ooh, wait, I have an idea, but I need something to reference. There we go. Sorry in advance if this is really ugly. Good to know, definitely going to do a signed copy for the marionettes. Yeah, I think I'm going to do kind of what I did with this last signed order, where I do like the pre-order form. So, yay. No pressure while you're watching. Okay, now you can watch me struggle, and then you'll see the end result later. Okay. I'm sorry. This one's for Hannah. She also wants a doodle. Now I need a new idea. I wish I had even the slightest of artistic skills, but I have nothing. Sign them first, then make a doodle. I'm trying to think if there's like anything else that's like relevant or trending or like popular right now other than like the Sour album. Like, what are people talking about right now? What's popular right now? For a little bit, it was the Shadow and Bones show, but now I feel like that's old news. What are people watching now? I've been so bad about watching like any kind of new shows. I've literally just been rewatching Grey's Anatomy for the 3rd time. So anything new, I have no idea what's going on. Enjoy your meeting, Sam. Thanks for hanging out. In your free time, do you watch any other author YouTube channels like iWriterly? I go like in and out. Sometimes I just like have been doing like author stuff all day long, and I just kind of need to not think about that for a while. But sometimes I like it. Yeah. I this year found that I really liked watching people's like writing sprints and stuff. Even if I wasn't writing, just to have it on in the background was kind of nice while I worked. So like I watched the Courtney Project. She did writing sprints a lot for a while there. Sarah Sutton does writing sprints a lot, so I'll tune into those sometimes. Jesse Elliott does writing sprints sometimes. I'll tune into those sometimes. I mean, I feel like so many people do writing sprints now. But I'm trying to think. I'd have to like look. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube, honestly, this year. And when I do, it's usually not book-related stuff. This one is for Corey. I'm trying to think. What YouTube channels do I even watch anymore? If you guys have any good recommendations, let me know. I usually like to watch content kind of similar to what I post. Like I like seeing people's like behind the scene process of like self-publishing their books and stuff because I just find it interesting to see what other people are doing. Yeah, it's bad. I like see all of the things that pop up in my subscription box and it's just like not what I'm interested in watching right now. I just haven't like been in the mood for YouTube. But I kind of like background noise things. So there's a podcast here on YouTube called the Six Figure Authors Podcast. And they're usually like an hour long and it's just a bunch of authors just like talking about stuff. So I usually don't even pay attention, but I like to have that on just in the background. And sometimes they have some interesting topics. There's another podcast on here that I listen to. I can't remember who does it though. Have you watched any good movies lately? I've been kind of back on my scary movie kick. So I was trying to watch a lot of horror movies that were on Netflix. So, the keyword being good, no, none of them were good, but some of them were entertaining. What did I watch? I've gotten to the point where I can tell pretty early on in a movie if I'm gonna like it. And if I'm not feeling it, I'll just turn it off after like 30 minutes. So I was watching one. It had such a good cast. It seemed so promising. What was it called? It was like, I know it was a remake. I think it was called Straw Dogs, maybe. And I got bored like 30 minutes in, and then I looked up a summary of it, and I was like, oh, thank God I didn't finish watching it. I tried to watch, I think it was Would You Rather on Netflix, also a scary movie. And then I looked up like what happens, and I was like, oh, yep, glad I didn't finish that one either. I guess I just have like a short attention span. I haven't been finishing movies these days. Which is why I always go back to like rewatching old favorites. I've been on a rom-com kick from like 2000s. Like I was watching How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and like 27 Dresses and those kind of movies. The Proposal, watched that recently. Okay, we are down to the last order. This one is, oh, for Katie. Nice name. She got all three. All three. There are four. She got three. The Final Destination movies, since my boyfriend's never seen them. The Final Destination movies are some of my all-time favorites I've seen. They're like weirdly like my comfort movies, despite how like gory they are. I love them. Do you have a favorite of the Final Destination movies? I think mine's the third, or honestly maybe the fifth. I really did like the last one. Anything but the fourth one. You might like Call the Midwife since you like Grey's Anatomy. I've actually never even heard of that one. Is that on Netflix? Have you ever seen these series? Grimm, Castle, Bones, The Big Bang Theory. I've definitely heard of all of them, and I think maybe I've seen like an episode or two when they were on. My parents used to watch Castle when I was younger, so I would like walk in and they'd be watching it. But I never like watched any of them consistently. My parents used to watch The Big Bang Theory too. love The Proposal. I don't know why. I was just like in the sudden mood for it the other day, and I like dug through my closet because I knew I had the DVD somewhere. I think no matter how many times you watch it, it's still just so funny. I'm making him watch it with us. Yeah, I like the third one a lot. I think that one's really good. Yeah, those movies. I feel like some of them are funnier than others. Some of the deaths are like legitimately make me worry for like everyday tasks. And so then some of them are just like so ridiculous that they're just amusing. Like the third one with like the tanning bed death. Classic. All right. Oh, wait, did I forget? I did. Okay. I don't know actually if I can fit both of these big ones in these small envelopes. That'll be a problem. No, they should be okay. I have a small dog and now I'm terrified of her getting swooped up by a giant bird. Yeah, my parents have 3 small dogs, and that was like something that the vet told us like early on, be like careful with birds and stuff. So that's something, especially when they were puppies and they were really small, we had to look out for them. Any ideas on what to bring to a Shrek movie marathon? Like food or like drinks? I think you should like go all out with the theme. I mean, if you're like into alcohol, I would make some kind of like swamp themed drink, or I don't know, wine, margaritas. That's my go-to with movie nights. Hummus plates, also great. Do you also like to watch zombie movies? They're not like my subgenre of choice, but I don't dislike them. I don't think I have like a favorite zombie movie. I mean, I really like Zombieland. I think that one's really funny. Trying to think of any other good ones. The only ones that I'm thinking of are like that one that's based off the book that's like a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and then Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I don't know if I've seen that many. If you have any recommendations, let me know. So yeah, if you were one of the people who signed or got one of the signed copies, I'm gonna finish packing them up. It's today, Friday. Hopefully get them out tomorrow. If not, they'll go out on Monday. So hopefully they'll get to you very soon. Yeah, I'm all out of books to sign. But that was my plan, just to hang out for a little bit. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Have you seen Resident Evil movies? I haven't seen them. Are they good? I reached my boyfriend today. I wanted new energy drinks, and he was hooked. I tried them all when I saw them at my Target recommendation. Yeah, Target doesn't have all of the flavors. I hope maybe they'll start carrying some more of them, but I was pretty pumped when they started showing up in stores. They now have them in some grocery stores too. Like I have a Kroger King Soopers near me, and they have them there now too. So they're branching out. If you like spiked seltzers, they just recently came out with some Alani Nu, and they're really good. Would recommend. Do you have a favorite flavor of the energy drinks? Just curious. I feel like that's become like my brand on this channel. I've lost count of how many people have told me that they've gotten hooked on them because of me. I had like 6 or 7 flavors. We've been looking for the hard seltzers, but couldn't find them anywhere. Yeah, I find mine in my grocery store. I think they're only in like the Kroger King Soopers City Market brand or whatever. You've got more flavors than mine does. My Target only has, I think, 4. I only drank the breezeberry because I'm allergic to pineapple. Do they have pineapple in the other ones? I guess I'm not that familiar with the other flavors, but I like the breezeberry one too. They're good except for the last one, which felt rushed. It is about zombies. Maybe I'll try that one. I could use a new set of movies to watch. I was rewatching all of the Underworld movies a while ago too. That vibe, the whole like blue aesthetic of the first movie, even if the storyline isn't the best, really like that. I like the pina colada one. I like the shaved ice one. Interesting. Very cool. I'm like completely addicted to them now. It's an issue. These pineapples, the preservative to the most. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, at least there's at least one flavor that you can try. Well, love the Resident Evil movies just for the nostalgia. They're a little cheesy, but my favorite Resident Evil movies are the second and third one. I actually really like kind of like cheesy movies like that. I feel like that's my favorite kind of, I don't know, action, kind of scary movies. I like the kind of funny, cheesy ones. They don't take themselves too seriously. Well, thanks for hanging out for a little bit today. I still got to get some work done, but now we got all of the signed books almost ready. Still have to wrap them up, but I'm going to go. I got some editing to do, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon and have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I still have some signed books on my website if you missed this restock and you want to grab one. Otherwise, I probably won't do another restock until my next book comes out in August. Oh yeah, if you missed it, my next book's description is up on Goodreads and on Instagram and all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to do the cover reveal hopefully next month. So have a great rest of your afternoon, weekend, and I'll just see you guys later. I'm working on a vlog right now, so that'll probably go up early next week. So I'll see you then. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later.